Morning, guys. How you doing? So, it's the morning after another rainy day. I think it's gonna probably stay wet around here for a while. But as long as I have my coffee, I'm alright. Well, yesterday was a big day. Or wait a minute. No, that was the day before yesterday. And the day before yesterday, I got the metal taken out of my fingers. And I'm going to tell you that story because it was hilarious. I mean, if I wasn't able to laugh, I would have probably ran away from the hospital. Because, I mean, you know, it was painful. I mean, it's still painful and all that stuff. But so I went to the hospital and I'm waiting. Anyway, it came time to see the doctor, and the doctor looked at everything, and he said, well, we can probably take that out today. And I thought, oh, great. And I was like, you're going to do it, right? I mean, you, not that nurse, right? If you remember, that nurse was stabbing me 20 times. He goes, yeah, we'll get it out. We got it. Oh, okay, you know, there's a lot of people, everything's going like that. And so I'm waiting. And finally one of the orderlies or whatever they are, the guys in the yellow shirts, maybe nursing assistants, something, guys that are usually taking names and bringing you in and stuff like that, brought me into like that other room where that nurse was. A lot of other people in there, and the nurse like yells, and I'm like, dude, I got too many people in here, wait outside or whatever. So I was like, so I went outside, I'm waiting, and then I'm like, I do not want that nurse, man. I thought the doctor said he was going to do it. I said, you going to do it? He said, yeah. He spoke English. And later, about an hour later, walked up, and you know, there was another nurse that walked by, and I was like, and she looked at him, she goes, hey, are you still here? Something like that. I go, yeah, my finger, by now it was already unwrapped and the metal was showing, right? So I was like, yeah, the metal. She goes, oh yeah. She goes, hey. And she called that orderly kid again, and she was like, hey, you know, I'm going to take him in there. He's like, yeah, all right. So he starts to take me, or point me into the room to like go sit down. And she goes, no, you go do it, or whatever. And he's like, oh. So I go, what did she just say? And so he took me in there, and I, you know, kind of, the other nurse was on that side, and on this side, the one other guy, he was like re-wrapping somebody's cast or something. And so this guy comes with me, and he goes, all right, yeah, let me see. And he looks at the hand, and then he goes back, and he goes, okay, just a minute. And he goes back, and comes back with a large pair of hemostats, you know, the kind with the loop on the end. He's all like, nah, and then he goes back, and I'm sitting there looking at my hand going like this, and then to my right is another young couple, and I kind of went, yeah, you know, problem. And the guy holds up his hand, he goes, and he's got pins in his hand, you know, it's almost the same as mine. I was like, oh. So we're like, and then my guy comes back, and he's got a pair of 4-inch maybe, or 6-inch, I don't know, 4 or 5-inch vice grips, and not surgical vice grips, which they do have surgical vice grips on the market, stainless steel ones. These are the ones that are like, you know, from your 5 and dime store, that are made of some crazy alloy, and it probably had been sitting in a bucket of what, I don't know. The whole head of the vice grip, solid rust, solid brown rust, looked like it was falling off. And I was like, he comes over, he goes like this, I go, what? And the other guy that was wrapping the cast looks, he goes, oh my God, you know, and I go, right, oh my God, what? And so he winds up then kind of like everybody starts laughing, and the other two couples are like, and I'm like, yeah, I thought he was joking. He's like, no, I just, I gotta take this. And so he goes over and he's like dips a ball of cotton in betadine, soaks it real good, and then he just takes the pliers and squeezes the ball of cotton as if to clean the pliers. And he comes over and it's got, cotton ball hair sticking out of it, and it's just all super rusty. I'm like, oh my God. And he just went over there and, he held my hand like he was like, he was shake my hand, whatever. He just took the pliers, and then I didn't look. I started to look, but I was like, nah, and he just turned it once and pulled it out, and I didn't feel nothing. I was like, what? All right, good job, good job, good job. Everybody's laughing and stuff. And then, he pulled the other one out, and then he pulled the other one out, and, set him down there next to me. And it's like, it was all done. And then I was like, whoa, all right, all right. And everybody's going, yeah. And then the other guy goes, oh my God, again. It's like, he knows a little bit of English, the other guy, because he spoke to me before, but they were just all being funny. But I couldn't help but think, really, oh my God, the guy had this super rusty pair of, it wouldn't even be found in any kind of clinical setting anywhere other than right there. And but anyway, he fixed it, and then two of the holes barely even leaked, and then the third hole, it was bleeding, so put pressure on, and then he also wrapped this up in a betadine wrap, and then wrapped it, and he said, don't take this off for like 3 days. And so I was like, okay. So today's day 2. We'll change it tomorrow. But then the doctor told me previously, he said, when you take it off, he goes, you don't have to wrap it anymore. Let that, because I have come here. He's scared. I have my skin is still black, like from dead skin or whatever. So he's hoping it grows underneath, and so it'll push it off. But he said, just go ahead and keep it wrapped, or keep it unwrapped, let it dry. He goes, you can wrap the holes if you want, but just let it dry. So tomorrow I'm going to take it off and let it be free. Although, again, I can't feel this finger, so it's kind of, at least this part of it, whatever, so it's kind of weird. And also, when I took an x-ray that day, and he had it up on the screen, I gave him my phone, he took a picture of the x-ray, and I'll show you a picture of it here. You can see by looking at the bone, huge section of the bone is missing, even though the pins were in there, but it just kind of held the bottom piece of the bone up towards the other piece of the bone or whatever. And that's not going to grow back. Maybe if I was 21 it'd grow back, but yeah, that piece of bone is missing, and you can kind of see the unevenness of the flesh, but hopefully the everything else grows back tight enough. But I think because it looks like that, yeah, it's never going to be the same. I'm going to have a crazy divot when this all heals, and it will likely be painful on most days, give me aches, like old man aches. And but I just want to know, I really want to know if I can grip it. He said don't do this for those 3 days too. Don't try and, hey, I don't have the metal, I can go like this now. So just leave it, and then, slowly you can start to do this. And then, so now my next appointment is a month from now. So a month from now, we'll go back to see if I have range of motion. But I did get back out on that boat yesterday. See if I could paddle better with both hands. It just feels better not having it in there, So that was all right. Have some more action on that one. And yesterday we also took delivery of the 2 more truckloads of gravel for that pathway leading into where the bamboo hut is going to be. There's just too much erosion from the massive rains, and my brick pathway probably wasn't going to work. I could see how bricks look on top of that gravel, but I'm going to have to do something. on top of the gravel. But another fun day with that, because yeah, the truck got stuck. The first truck, as soon as he backed up, you know, that dirt was soft from the rain, and truck stuck. So they had to call the tractor, come get the truck out. And then and he couldn't really, because of that, he couldn't really back up all the way to dump the rock, so he had to like dump it where it was, and then the tractor, you know, pushed it around and whatever. Same with the other truckload. But I got some video of that too, so you can take a look at that. Well, a little feature, we just took delivery, or taking delivery now, on the 2 truckloads of gravel for that area coming into where the bamboo thing is. But yeah, the truck got stuck. It's a little muddy. Not muddy, just that the dirt is soft from all the rain, but check it out from the window. Yep, they called in the milk guy or the tractor to try and pull that truck out. The wheels on the other side are just sunk halfway through the wheel. So it's actually an ongoing joke, because they already got that thing stuck out in the tractor out in the dirt. Now we got this guy. Crazy, man, crazy. All right, more later. Well, the truck is unstuck, but they had to drop the load of rock, you know, early basically, and then we just used the tractor to push the stone into where we want it, one truckload at a time. Check it out. So this is we want to be able to get the bamboo place sorted. So we're going to cover this whole area with stone. That's how we get it done. We're going to push it all the way up, try and cover all of the, up until maybe, I'll probably still do the bricks back in here or something maybe. That'll probably still look cool. But this is going to help protect it from washing away in the rain. That's what the dirt's really been doing, washing away. Alright, man, well, gotta wait for that second truck. Load up after this guy flattens the rocks. This guy driving the tractor actually owns the company across the street, and they're the ones who are helping us do this. The rock is, what is that? It's expensive. It's actually like 2,800 baht, I think, a truckload of this kind of rock. All right, man. Well, next video. Another shot from the window. So we're basically, you can see that's it. So we'll take out the corner and make it a nice little gravel. Goes all the way across to where the soon-to-be bamboo hideaway will be. But yeah, hopefully, you know, the idea is, like I say, to keep that maybe more level, prevent a lot of washout from the massive rain. Looks like it'll probably do the trick. Up here it looks all nice and everything, but we do have to get it evened out. We'll probably have to do that by hand, because we must get a tiny tractor. But yeah, I'm glad we did that. We might get another truckload for that area there. I mean, I don't really want to have the whole thing gravel, you know. I mean, keep some of the dirt, make it look more like a farm, right? But hey, there's definitely some mitigation you have to do with some of the problems, challenges you face with the dirt, especially under heavy rain when it becomes soft. Who knows, that road might even have to get paved. Anyway, yeah, We'll check it out when it's done.
Lots of peace and quiet on the water. Everybody needs peace and quiet, man. You need more peace and quiet than you do noise in your life, that's for sure.
Yeah, so that's cool. It looks better. I mean, you know, I don't know how much stone, like I said, I want laying around, but hey, man, even out here, I think I showed this before, but dog, you're gonna have to move, buddy. There you go. It's gonna be okay. That I also cut the grass yesterday too. It was alright. The dirt, you know, it's pretty massive little ravine. Lost a lot of this dirt here from the rain, and you know, that sucks. It actually also, I don't know if you can see this. I know you can see it, but down there where the papaya are, and that whole first area there has been washed down with all the sand and mud, basically, from all these little ravines and all that. And yeah, it's basically kind of killed the trees or whatever. Weird. Or just too much water. It's not just the mud, I guess, that's knocked out the trees, but it's just this inundation of water. And I think that, you know, that's obviously something got to keep in my mind, because you know, if you're going to try and grow stuff and you're going to have monsoon rains, what are you actually going to grow? Although, hence we do have those 32 varieties of fruit trees. Although those papaya down there, I don't know, we might wind up, out of 10 of them, you might wind up getting 2 or 3 to survive this. But it's getting there. We're still doing pretty good. Here, we'll take a look at the aftermath of the rock. Lawn looks pretty good. Always looks good after the rain, huh? Well, here is the other gravel road. That's the road that goes back into where we want to put the little bamboo palace, bamboo highway, bamboo hut. I think I've given it by 20 different names. But I put a piece of wood here. I thought of having like wood slats all the way up there. 1, 2, 3, like, you know, like steps, decorative kind of steps, wood slats. I don't know. I have to do a think on that one. But yeah, it's all good. The fish are getting bigger. That's out here chasing birds every day. Let's take a look. You can see that. Oh yeah. Yeah, they're looking good, looking good. Water's always very still in the morning. I find that most of the birds that try and get fish, they seem to come later in the day. I don't know if they're sleeping or what, but they do try to definitely go after the fish. There's a black bird. It's kind of like a duck. What do you call those? Like a loon. That's what it looks like. And I see that guy or those kind in there sometimes. They're just floating around, you know, and they dive down looking for the fish. Those guys will take, you know, they can do 4 or 5 fish in one bite, no problem. If they get into a school, you know, they just open their mouth, race through it. And then the other ones, which are really trippy, are the kingfishers. You know, I think that's what they're called. Anyway, they're the ones that, you know, I can look up here and way up in the sky, they just have this big long beak, and they have their beak pointing down. They just stay up there hovering, yeah, watching the water, and then they, bam, go after it. Pretty cool to watch, but hey, man, that's our inventory. Stay away from the fish. All right, man. Well, hope you liked today's video. I'm gonna finish my coffee, get something else done today. All right, keep watching. Back at you.